Here is my second fermented kefir. It has kefir that I strained and like 2 bananas and some frozen blueberries that I threw in there. It looks nasty, huh? Saw the cream. Gonna dump it in the blender. And I add some Splenda or whatever, like the generic. It just got on my face. I just buy the little packets. These little, like, I'll bring you some. But since it's so sour, I add 4 and it comes out okay. And since this one was kind of small, I could have added milk to it and it would have kept fermenting and like making more kefir, but I didn't. So I'm just gonna add Ripple milk. Ripple's just like that pea protein milk that's lactose free, which might be another good thing for Kaylin to try. In there? Want to put this in for me? Come on. Careful. Good job. Another one? In there. Oh boy.
He stepped in a bucket of water.
Okay. Oh, wow. Oh. Okay, last one. Good girl. Want to throw those in the trash for me? Here, you can get down and I'll hand them to you. Thank you. Good job. Ready to watch this go in the blender? Gonna blend it up. You wanna push the button? No? You don't wanna watch it? Whoa. Okay. All right. That's it. So that's our second ferment kefir. It's banana blueberry, and there's some for you. Wanna try it? Is it good? Where do you think you're going? You gotta put pen down. Okay. You have to get on the ground to drink this.
Are you ready? Let's go.
Okay. Is it yummy? Want a straw? There you go. And then see how I gave her some and then pour the rest in here, and it was like down to there. Then you blend it and it like expands and it'll go back down, but obviously like you want a container big enough to where it doesn't like overflow, or else unless you just want to drink it right then, and we do that sometimes too. I got these little chalk things so I can write the date, but then I just touch it and it wipes off, so maybe come up with a different system because it doesn't work very well. All right. So there's the kefir grains with the milk. So that's done. That's gonna sit on the counter for a day at your house. I think it's like 12 to 24 hours. Hi. Usually just a day, unless it's like really hot. But the weather lately and at your house, it'll be fine. So, then you'll strain it again, and you'll get what we have here, the kefir. And you'll do it again and again. So right now, don't touch this. Nope. There's the kefir that we strained. I'm going to put it in here. It's all thick and delicious. And the other thing you can do is take this kefir and pour it into a cheesecloth and let that sit in the bowl like you close up the cheesecloth. You're going to want to scrape that with a spatula. But you can pour it into a cheesecloth and let it sit for a day, like with a spatula like this, and hang it. And all the whey will come out, but the cream will stay. And that's cheese. I didn't know that. I've only done it once, and then I barely used it. But it kind of tastes like cream cheese. It's really good. And I think that's like similar to how you make the yogurt too, but I haven't done that yet because this is like liquid yogurt as it is. So there's our kefir. You can leave it plain, especially if you're going to make like salad dressing or something. You can pretty much use this for anything where you would use milk or sour cream or anything like that, because it's like sour cream or like yogurt. So there's so many recipes you can use, but I just don't usually keep any because I kind of forget to use it. The only time we do it is we drink it. So there's where my brown nasty bananas come in handy, like I told you about. And these are like the sweetest thing you can put in there to sweeten up your kefir, and it helps take away the sourness. So I just always use bananas, and everybody likes bananas, so hard with one hand. Oh, shit. Alright, well, you get the point. Put in 2 bananas. I'm going to put some strawberries in there. And I'm going to leave that on the counter, too, with the kefir. Technically, the doctor doesn't want me leaving it on the counter because of bacteria, and I'm like, you don't understand what this is then, do you? Because it's bacteria, it's growing bacteria, but it's beneficial bacteria. But with being pregnant, they don't want me to do it, but with anybody else, it's fine. I'm still doing it here and there. Or if you're going on vacation or you just don't feel like doing it for a few days, just put it in the fridge. It'll still do it. You'll just have more time. So you don't have to stress about it. You'll still have it like on hand. And then when you want to start using it every day again, you just leave it on the counter. And then the next day it's done. And then you do it again. But it's not like that stressful as I thought it was in the beginning. It was a huge burden. And that's why I didn't like push it on you guys too much, because I was like, God, it's just so much. But it's really not. Especially if you don't have a ton like I do. These will multiply. All those that you saw started with like this much that Susan gave me. She gave me a tablespoon. I started with a cup of milk, and now I have to use like a quarter gallon, half a gallon a day if I want to make it every day. So they'll grow. I've had them since April, and I've given away 3 like containers of it with the grains in it, and they're still growing. So anyway, that's that. So the next day, when this is done, you'll just blend up, and this one with the grains in it, you strain with a strainer and put it into another container with bananas, and then that's your second ferment. So on, over and over again. It's not that hard of a concept, but for some reason it's like seems confusing. But watch a couple other videos. They're way more like simple, and they explain everything, and then you'll get it. When Susan explained it to me, it was hard for me to figure out, and she was still learning too. So I had to watch a few YouTube videos, and then I was like, oh, okay, they're all doing it the same. You strain it. Oh, this is easy. Duh. Okay. So anyway, I hope it works. Hope you guys like it. Love you.